Hello. Last night on Christmas Day, I saw the movie in Netflix, the movie called The Power of the Dog. And I really felt that, that is the artistic filmmaking. The story itself, it's very complex story, and I think it's based on the book. So I think if you read the book, you know exactly what's going on there. But I'm not sure. The book itself, I never read the book. Book itself also very suggestive hint of what's happening. I think that's what it is about this, the power of dog. And the meaning of power of the dog, you don't know what it is, but you will know at the end of the film. And as a matter of fact, when I was watching, I was intrigued about how the story is, changing from one to the other, and you kind of suspect something, but you're not sure, and you suspect something that turns out to be wrong, or you're hoping that's going to happen, but it never happened. And so, very nice. I think the director is a female director, Jane Campion, who did a long time ago, maybe 20 or 30 years ago, did a piano, right? And that was like a Cannes Festival, Palme d'Or work, Palme d'Or film. And so I remember that. And but this one also has this filmmaking, and I kind of admire, because the film itself is beautiful to begin with. The scenes are beautiful, and depicting all these scenes, the very intense scene there, but at the same time, very luxuriously slow, story developing. And I think that's the way she makes a film. I think there's this strong motivation of making this film. And I think she had this vision how this film is going to be made. And so exactly she is following that particular place. And I like that particular approach compared to the other film. I saw the other film too this month. I start to see the other film too, and it's it's kind of a predictable and fantasy-like. The story doesn't impress me at all, or the screenwriting is not impress me, not that much. But this one, it impressed me, and I think when you see the film, especially ending, you don't know what happened, why that happened. And so you have to kind of do your research after watching a movie. I did that too. I don't know, what happened, why that happened. And it's very intriguing to find out what it is. I think if you really 110% attention from the beginning to the end, you kind of understand what's going on there. But you have to be smart to relate this incident to the other, and you have to, why this director is shooting this scene, why this one particular scene is related to this, and all these things you have to connect in your brain. And that's how this is an adult movie. Kids cannot understand that. And if you are watching, eating popcorn and stuff, you don't understand it. You have to seriously pay attention. And that's where I think great adult filmmaking comes from. And so I would say this is, I haven't seen Belfast, for example. I like to see that, but I kind of did bits and pieces of other contenders this year, and some of them I couldn't watch until the end because kind of stupid or very predictable, or gratifying the mass audience, whatever. And I don't necessarily like that approach. And just because the movie has to make money, you have to please audience. I don't think that's the way to make film. You have this artistic vision, just like a great art, right? People don't appreciate this art. People don't buy. People don't pay money for this particular painting, for example. But the artist himself believe whatever he's doing, and that's he continuously make it his own belief or his own artistic values. I think that makes a great art there. And so Power of the Dog, I strongly recommend if you have little bit luxury of spending entire time of the movie watching, pay attention and try to understand what. And sometimes people has to see twice or three times to understand what the movie is. And it's when you see them, it's very interesting to see how this character is behaving this way or that way. The Benedict Cumberbatch, he was great in there. He was playing this probably American West cowboy. I think he speaks American accent pretty good there, and he is great in that movie. And I liked him very much. And I think more than that, I like the Jane Campion, the direction and the movie making, and why she has to make this film. I like it. I think one more thing that I have to tell you is that movie, you don't have to show everything to explain from one point to the others. People can feel or can see this the story development without showing too much of it. And so that's, I think, this particular movie does. You don't know where the connection is and so forth when you watch very, precariously you watch them, and then you don't know what it is, I think, but you really think, and you got the bits and pieces. I think if this one particular film was written in the book and tells you what this means to the others, and then you don't get involved in there because it's kind of so stupid to see those explanations or whatever. But it's up to the audience to interpret, up to the audience to connect the dots. I think that's a great filmmaking. So that's my few cents today after the Christmas day, and I really love this particular movie. So I recommend 100%. Okay, bye.